confessed Kibaki's grandson, Alan Makana, requested for 2 minutes to make few remarks at the Requiem Mass, but his plea fell on deaf ears. Does Makana want to be mentioned alongside the likes of Sean, Andrew, and other grandchildren that we now know, so that, you know, he could, feel like he was part of the family? Should he have been given an opportunity to speak?
I have so many questions.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Allow me just 2 minutes to make a few remarks. Allow me just 2 minutes to make a few remarks.
It wasn't a chokehold. I think he saved him.
Yeah.
I think he saved him.
I think at first he was like, whoa.
They don't play. Did you see what they did to the guards at the entrance?
Yeah.
And you're at the front.
This is what I'm wondering, that if the guard could not get to the venue,
yeah,
how did this guy get this far?
That's exactly what I'm saying. There's something in this story. I'm sorry, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Afro cinema continues. There's no way this guy would have gotten that close.
No, but
because I'm assuming if you were in the tent, you had to have some special access. And he was in the tent, close enough for him to come and see the Archbishop or Cardinal.
Yeah.
The Archbishop. So there is a story here. This is Kenya. You cannot just go under without a scandal.
And by the time you were walking all the way from the terraces, mahali huko, I'm assuming wewe kama mwananchi wa kawaida, you're walking from the terraces all the way up to the podium. Do you know how many cops you have to meet?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, all of you have been to the presidential events. Do you know how far you have to be from the president? Lakini bado uko na polisi kando yako. Even that person who's dressed in civilian, they are cops. Try moving towards the president. That's when you will realize.
Alitoka wapi na alikuwa wapi, and what's his access for him to get there?
Why was there security lapse?
Conspiracy theories, what's your theory? Why was he there?
He was there because he was there with a relative. So the relatives were the people who are close in the tent. So for him to come up and ask for a few remarks and he's crying, iko kitu hapa me, I'm saying, let's give him a few minutes to give remarks.
So you want to hear what he has to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry.
But we heard what he has to say. We heard him crying outside Parliament for like 30 minutes, sorry.
If you asked me, I'd say we start doing as a country what is done in football. So normally when someone rushes into the football field, when the game is on, the camera people and the directors have been instructed that don't put the camera on that person. Because as a country for a very long time we have been awarding mediocrity. Now you're going to see that person doing rounds of interviews. Now tell us, how did it feel when you were walking up there going to that screen? Ulifilaje to when you had your 2 minutes of what did you want to tell the president?
That's
no, it's okay that we common people.
I want to know what
we common people should be given.
No, because people, and I can just see the headline. The grandson who was not allowed to speak here is Alan Makana's side of the story.
You know?
Do you think you should have spoken? Mariam, can you tell us about your theory? Please, right after the break, right? When we come back after the break. Do you think you should have said something or not? Do let us know.